Hi, I strive to be creative, and I enjoy sharing that creativity with people in hopes of inspiring them. 2003 and 2004 were very busy years for me. I just left a group that I was in for about 5 years. I had been with them and was the youngest person in that group. I was about 15 years younger than everyone else, and I wanted to go explore, and I wanted to do different things, and they were quite happy doing what they were doing, so I'm very grateful for the time that I spent with those guys. I went on and I put together a small recording studio and put my time and energy into learning how to use that equipment. And one of the things that I did was put together lesson programs, and I want to introduce you to one of them right here. This is Over the Top with Mixed Rhythms in 5/4, and I want to share with you what you would be going through to some degree here. If you were to purchase this program, you would be doing things with groups of 2, with groups of 3, with groups of 4, and with groups of 5. You'd also be doing a polyrhythm, which is 2/3, and you'd be doing all that in the time signature of 5/4. It's all put together with different concepts and different purposes to create different feels. Some is busy, some is rather open, some is very rhythmically challenging, and this will break it down for you and then put it back together so you're able to do that and create your own type of things. One of the things that I suggest in going through this lesson program is first listening to some of the audio. You don't need to listen to the whole thing right off the bat, but listen to the first couple tracks and then open up the book. You need to follow along. If you're just reading the book, the first couple tracks don't make sense, or if you're just listening, they don't make sense, but when you can put them together, they make perfect sense. What you have to do is just follow the headings. If you follow the headings and then stay within track 1 on the audio and then flip the pages in the book, you'll stay with it and it'll all come together for you. But I do suggest listening to a little bit of that audio first. If you're interested in taking private lessons, I give lessons to people that are just getting started, to professional, to people that are interested in being able to break away and experience all your freedoms and have a melodic sound and have people enjoy what you're doing for long periods of time, longer than what most people enjoy when they hear a drummer doing a drum solo. So you can reach me at drumsandsoundingcymbals. You find me at drumsandsoundingcymbals.com, and you can reach me at guy@drumsandsoundingcymbals.com. And what I'll do right now is I'll put up some pages, and I will put up some excerpts of the audio and give you a little bit of insight into what's in here. And if you purchase it, I do believe that it will be something good for you.
The second measure was put together in a way to tease the listener's ear. I took what was played on the upbeat of 4 and the downbeat of 5 in the first measure, and I put it on the upbeat of 2 and the downbeat of 3 in the second measure. The idea was to have a familiar sound but put it in different places in order to keep things interesting. Then I added 16th note triplets around the drums because I wanted some movement around the drum set, and because triplets tend to give a rounder feel in comparison to the feel of 16th notes and 8th notes. Then I added a strong downbeat of 5 with the flam on the snare, and I followed that up with the deeper sounds of the bass drum on anda. In the beginning of the second measure, I keep the feeling the same as in the first measure by keeping the accent on the upbeat on the hi-hat. I'm going to break this second part down now. I'm going to take us to the downbeat of 3. The rhythm that we're playing is 1 and 2 and a 3. 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Now I'm going to start from the downbeat of 3 and take us to the upbeat of 4. So our rhythm's going to be 3 antita fortita and. The hands are going to be going from the small tom-tom to the mid tom-tom to the large tom-tom. We have antita on the small tom, forti on the mid tom, ta and on the large tom-tom. Nice and slow and comfortable. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. The 5 anda is very simple. By itself, it's just in order to get the best use of the drum set, you need to move your body. In order to go from the last note on the large tom-tom to the flam on the snare drum on the downbeat of 5, you need to twist at the waist from right to left. Now I'm going to take us through the entire second measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and. Rest. 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and. Rest. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and. Now I'm going to take us through the first 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 5 and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and.